Okay, so... Alright, so for those watching, let me see if this does actually go live here. Bear with me. Everything seems to be dying. Are we actually live or no? Are we actually live? Is there a way to tell? YouTube? YouTube, why you do me like this? I might have to just call it, honestly. Because it refuses to show the current stream. Let me try and just like manually find it. Ah, here we go. It is actually live. Right, good. Good, good, good. Excellent. Right, back to it. Cooper, you may have to splice this in because the internet just decided it was going to go down and it wasn't going to recover. And I don't know why. Whatever. We're done with it. Okay, so before I was so rudely interrupted by the internet dying, I was just gonna do like the mana cost for this, right? On the second to last spell of the stream as well. I was considering just ending it because it was a struggle to get this back up, but I mean, we won't be defeated. Okay. So this one, I think, let's make this a 130. 130. 120. 120. 110. 110. 100. I think that's fine. Actually, wait. Maybe a tad higher. We don't have a 141. And this is game design at its finest. You just use numbers you haven't used before, and hopefully everything should feel different and original. You know what I mean? Anyway, so this is basically a little bit of crowd control and a little bit of buffing and a little bit of damage. That's the idea with this one. This damage is actually way too high. We need to put this down to, say, $20 to $30. Yeah, this should be minimal damage. That might not be enough, but it's adding your intelligence to this. That's the thing. The intelligence is going to add a heck of a lot of damage to this over time. We'll see how that balances out, and we'll adjust it after the fact. Right. So, the last one, Invocation. What can we think of for that? Invocation. That is pink, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Should we have another summon, or should we have something else? Should we have a spell that damages based on the amount of corruption, actually? That would be very much in the invocation wheelhouse. Or it could be a buff that adds the sort of amount of corruption to the damage of your spells. Or this could actually give you the partial beast transformation. Do we do that? So, like, in the story, the big bad woman, basically, where is she? Zamara. She transforms into a massive black monster wolf. And if we reveal too quickly that you can turn into a big monster wolf, the player will probably realize that Zamar is the one who caused all the problems for our protagonist early on. So maybe we don't do the wolf transformation straight away. Maybe we do something a little different. I do kind of think it should be... It should be something like that sort of starts to hint at the animalistic. It's gonna be a tricky one. I don't know if I want it to be another blood cost. Maybe it should be, though. What was the first invocation one? It was the mirror shield, wasn't it? Yeah. So that's something otherworldly that can happen. So that's fine. For this one... You know what? Let's have our first beast summon. Okay. Let's say... Should we have summon Panther? Why not? Or it could be a weaker beast summon. Panther's kind of up there. But I mean, we're gonna go much higher level summons with this. We're gonna be summoning like elementals and stuff like that later. So maybe a Panther's fine for this. I think this should take 2 seconds to do. Not 20 though. Oh my goodness. Okay. Right, so where is this going to affect? This one's actually going to be kind of difficult. So the damage... We will say... Panther acts independently. Maybe... Okay. This is a little tricky. Hang on. Panther acts independently. Attacking the lowest health enemy within 50 feet. Seeks out enemies within 120 feet, 150 feet. That seems fine. Okay. The damage it can deal will be normal damage. Panther deals... We're gonna say... performs a free swipe attack every second. Panther performs a 3 swipe attack every 1 second. Dealing, should we say 60 per swipe? 50 to 60? Okay. Where will they summon? Area of the ground within range. Seems fine. Okay, what else? So this will be a... Where is this? Area of effect? I mean... This could be this, to be honest. Yeah, let's do that. Boosh. That should be fine. Okay, that's fine. So it follows the summoner until it sees an enemy. Panther acts independently, attacking no stealth enemy within 40 feet. Otherwise follows summoner. Does not attack during stealth. Passive during stealth. Okay. When attacking out of stealth. When leaving stealth. Panther leaps to ambush nearest enemy within 20 feet. Dealing, should we say 200? It's quite a bit. 210? 210 to 210 to 230 damage with a bite attack that knocks down. I like that too. Give that this. fine. Okay, what else? Corruption. Yes. This is gonna be... So how much was it to conjure the moat? Only 3? We'll have this one be 6. I think. Duration. So what's this one? Range? 20 feet, I think. Okay, that's fine. This is what? Charge effects? That's the question, isn't it? I think we'll say 30-second duration. Maybe... So we're looking at like several minutes at max charge, which is fine. 30-second duration per 1 sec. That's gonna be fine. So now there's gonna be a health cost. So we're gonna have this cost 120, maybe 110 mana. With a health charge cost, it's gonna be quite a bit more substantial. So we're looking at 30, 45, plus 15, 60. This is where it gets really a bit rough. Why is my brain... Okay, let's do this. 75, 80, 90, 105, and 120. So that ramps up. Okay. That seems fine. Okay, what else do we have? So, travel time, no. Okay, what else is there? The duration, okay. So I think we want to have... I reckon like 50 seconds initial duration. Is that too much? 45 seconds? 40 seconds? Let's try 45. And make that 20. So we're talking... So if you really wanted to go like a healing sort of vampirism build, you could base purely on the health costs. Is that too cheap though? Is it too stingy? Let's make it 30. This should actually be higher. Okay, let's make this 50. Let's make that... Let's make it 50, 60, 70, 90, 110, 140, and 160. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 50, 60, 70. Now, you know what? 80. 100. 120. And then 140. That seems more like it. So it ramps up, but not quite as fast. That seems okay. So this is a level 2. This is also a level 2, but that's a big health cost. Maybe we just do this. Just by 10 every time. Let's not be too mean. You know what? Screw it. Did this have a charge effect? Yes, it did, didn't it? Not the mirror shield, but the summoning the moat. Yeah. Plus 10% per invocation circle level. That's a nice thing to have. I like that. The Panther's looking cool. That's actually quite a long time. But all of this total is also quite a lot of health. So let's actually reduce base time. Let's make it 40. And let's make this 20. I think that might be more fair. It's, in fact, is the health cost even worth? Maybe. If it's like this. That should be fine. Okay. So, I think that's about what we wanted to do with this one. So we got a Panther, who follows you for quite a while. He attacks your enemies. He also needs health. What we're gonna have to do... might be a little tricky. I also need to put... Okay, so why don't we put the damage over here. Okay, it's our thickest spell yet. But it could be worse, to be honest. We are doing a summon after all. Okay. Panther has, shall we say... Should we say 250? Plus 25 duration and plus 70 health per 1 second. Panther has 250 health. Increased by charge. Plus 10% health per invocation circle level. That's better. Additional health per invocation circle level. Okay. Okay. Bites, attack, causes knockdown. Bite attack causes knockdown. So he would have a travel time, perhaps. So this is basically a pounce. Okay. That's actually kind of fine. I could have that even... So was this our range? Yes. How close does he attack again? Ambush enemy within 20 feet. Okay, within 40 feet. So we'll... I think the pounce distance is fine at 20. Okay, Panther acts independently, attacking the lowest health enemy within 40 feet, otherwise follows Summoner, and attacks. Attacking the lowest health enemy within 40 feet. And attacking enemies within any range. Otherwise follows Summoner. Passively follows Summoner. Okay, that's fine. We have our follow mechanics down already. I think that might be everything we need to do for this one so far. Okay, the health cost is fine. We really didn't stack the invocation cost for charging. That's fine, I think. I think that's fine. I think we're good with that for today. So, more progress has been made. Even though it's taken 2 stream parts. And we are not happy about that. Not happy in the least. But, we have done up to level 3 spells, and that is excellent progress. Look how big this table's getting. See, I knew this would take a long time. This isn't even going to be, I want to say, half of the total spells for these levels, just for level 1, 2, and 3. But you gotta start somewhere. And a game about magic, you need magic spells, and a lot of them. So, that said, I think it's time to end the stream. So I'm gonna switch this over. Excuse me. Hang on. There we go. So, thank you for hanging out. And especially if you were on both sides of that stream, you have my gratitude. And it's always fun hanging out and doing this. One day, it'll be done week by week, session by session. Oh, excuse me while I stretch. Session by session, we'll get there. And we'll get all these spells done. Anyway, wishing everybody the best for the week. And